Good Tuesday evening, ladies and gentlemen, here on Lounging with Lisa, the Mondays with Mick edition on a Tuesday. We're coming at you wildly with thoughts of the day.
Total thoughts of the day and very wild today. Actually, not that wild.
No, we're going to calm down. We're going to calm the F down.
We're going to calm it down. We're going to bring it down. Okay.
Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Remember that? What was it called?
The cha-cha slide.
Yes. Oh my God. I used to do it all the time over at the Ducks.
I used to see people do it all the time.
And I was moving my deal. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, tell us about your life today.
Well, it's been a nice day. There's nothing special going on today that I know of. And my husband and I just went for a nice nature trail walk, and we found 2 geocaches while we were out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, took some pictures.
Did you go to Erie by chance?
No, we went to Erie yesterday, though.
Oh, maybe I could do this.
Oh, yeah, look at the dramatic sky.
Now, is that Jason?
It's Jason taking a picture of the wild, choppy water in the bay and also some seagulls and stuff there.
Would these be the seagulls in question?
Those are, in fact, the very seagulls that we...
When the lights go down in the city. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go, Erie, Pennsylvania, ladies and gentlemen. I just ate a little bit of a cookie, and I was telling Mick a little... He's already yawning.
No, that was a spasm.
I'm fixing to have a spasm with obscene and Italian hand gestures in any second now. Okay. Anyhow, I just ate a little bit of a cookie, and then I told Mick a story about cookies in general. Go ahead and relate it to the audience.
Do you want to introduce my new lighting situation?
Oh, yeah. Mick has a new lighting situation. See, ladies and gentlemen, the blinds are closed, and I don't know what else is going on, but it's not.
I have a light now that lights me up.
Right. And I have this. I'm out with a skeleton crew, as I say, a skeleton setup, because things have been put away. I adjusted the umbrella today for Thomas and stuff like that.
I'll tell the story. Lisa was just relating a charming story about how going to Drucker's for a cookie was code language that she and her friend used when they used to play with Barbies, and when the Barbies were going to have intimate relations with Ken.
That's right. We'd say, do you want to go? Is it Drucker's or Drucker's? Drucker's. It's from that Petticoat Junction, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so it's Drucker's, I think.
Okay, or Petticoat Junction. Was Petticoat, and there was another spinoff, wasn't there?
Yeah. So go ahead and describe the whole Barbie set.
Or Green Acres something. Okay, well, what's now Mother's bathroom used to be my room. And I think originally it was like a little den, but I wasn't around then. Anyhow, we had all the Barbies like totally, like you'd open the door and it was Barbie land. They had horses, they had a townhouse, they had the airplane, everything. And they lived in a huge house and this and that. And I had a John Travolta doll, and then I had like kind of a regular Ken and a mod-haired Ken. We didn't call them Ken. The Barbies were Debbie. No, the Skipper dolls were Debbie and Sherry, and then I forget the names of the guys. Oh, we had Dr. Gugolini. He was the Sunshine Family father.
Right, Dr. Gugolini.
Yeah, totally. So he used to date one of the Skippers, and we didn't really know what they were doing. When we got older, we did, of course. They were very elaborate with the porno barb situation. And then Mother said, I know darn well what those dolls are doing. You girls aren't fooling me. Okay. That's my story.
That's a good story.
Okay.
Yeah, so it just was a beautiful day today. It was almost 60. Oh, are those boots? They're not your boots.
They are my boots, and they always were my boots. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't really almost 60. See, it was kind of windy.
So I have another, like a story. Whenever we were headed back to the car, Jason went ahead and got back to the car before me because I was taking some pictures and I was taking a little bit longer to get back. And while I was coming back.
Here he goes.
While I was coming back to the trail. Oh, don't go away. I want you to hear my story.
Mick, I can hear you. I have to blow my effing nose. Okay? You know. Love ya.
She got me. She told me.
I'm here. I don't even have the thing muted. I can totally hear you, but I don't want to blow my nose on screen.
Anyway, I'm heading back to the car, and I hear these noises coming from the brush. From there's trees and bushes and stuff on both sides, and I think it's an animal. So I stop and I wait, and there's a guy in there with who's like hitting sticks and bushes and making weird making little sounds and stuff. I'm like, that's weird. I don't understand what that's. Listen, I've been around people outside my whole life. I know what people do when they're outside. They are either outside appreciating nature, or they're hunting, or they're doing regular outdoor things. I've never seen anyone do this before. And then there's someone on the other side of the trail doing the same thing. Like,
maybe it was like an elaborate bird call or something.
well, it was something unusual. So I'm almost back to where we're parked. So I get back, and there's a woman about to head into the trail. And I just said, she said hi or something. I said, just thought you'd like to know there are two people in the woods doing something on both sides of the trail. And this was her. This is a quote. This is her actual response. She's like, "Oh, well, as long as they're not cannibals, that's okay." And then she just takes off. Like, okay.
What in the world? That sounds very odd.
It was odd. The whole thing was odd, and it got odder the more I thought about it. I don't know what these guys were up to.
How do you feel about my hat?
I feel, is that puff part of the hat, or did you?
Yes, it is. This is a Now and Again hat. It says Brits Knits on it. Let me do a solo layout here.
Brits knits.
I'll hold still. It's lined. It's wait a minute. I don't want to remove me. It's very warm, and it has the poof.
So that's going to be your winter getup.
Well, some of them, when I kind of dress up, so to speak, I'll probably wear it. But I have a nice hat from Cloudy Sunshine, as you know, that matches one of my new deals.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have my Standby Community News logo, and what else is there? Miami Dolphins and Joel Meter painting. But this is nice because it's kind of dressy.
Speaking of community news, anything going on with local restaurants making Thanksgiving dinners to take away?
Because of our whim that we must have it.
Are some of them doing that?
They were already planning on doing a to-go thing, like Forest View is the only one I got so far, from 11 to 3 on that day. And yes, they will do carry out, but they aren't going to just miraculously change their mind and decide, you know what? Lisa from the Community News is right. We should ditch our family plans, open the restaurant, and just curbside serve full meals to the public.
Mm-hmm.
No, that didn't go over.
Okay.
And I felt a little strange asking about it, but I'm used to feeling strange because I am strange.
I did see you in your latest video showing off your outfit at Now and Again. And
the V-neck thing.
And you're continuing womanhood and dressing as a woman. I mean, dressing more woman-ishly.
I know. I can be a little bit,
I mean, dressing up.
I'm going to show a picture of Mother, although I think it's hilarious because for some reason she's holding her shoulder. This is it Now and Again, in case people are wondering. She's holding her arm in a funny way, and it reminds me of Joe Cocker. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm bringing it up here now.
Bring it up.
Coming up like a flower. Okay. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why this is happening, Mother will be 94 on the 12th. I don't know why her arm's like that. I don't get it at all. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. But she was doing the bags, putting stickers on. And I had her totally paranoid because Amy wants them a certain way, but it's not like she's going to get out some sort of tape measure or something. It's just she doesn't want the sticker going this way or, it should be like that. That's all. And so Mother lined them all up and we were laughing and I thought I'll take a photo and show it to Amy.
It's a classic.
Total classic. And, I found out that Hauserman's Variety, it's road noise. Hauserman's Variety used to be in the beauty part of the Dress and Beauty. Did you know that Mike Cribb's wife died?
I did hear that. We messaged about it.
Oh, that's right. I mentioned it
I
earlier.
found
Yeah.
out later. Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Anyhow, Mom did call. So, for those who don't know, Mike Cribb's wife died. We always have a death report here now weekly. Or I did on the live gig, Joan Allen. And
You know, we do have something to talk about too. It's about another YouTuber
yes, we do. You
who,
can
whose name is
Pockets of the Future, all one word.
Pockets of the Future.
All one word.
Now,
And
you,
I like him. Now, I don't have to agree with everything somebody says to like him. I think he's soothing. And what else do I think about him? He seems to have a good head on his shoulders, and I like his delivery, and his backstory is interesting to me. And so you listened to something, you had never heard of him, right?
I had never heard of him, but I did listen to the video that you sent me a link to. But tell me how you've heard about him or found him, and then what you've
I
listened.
think it was maybe like I'm not an avid follower of him. I am kind of now, but it was I don't know when it was. He somehow I stumbled across him maybe a couple years ago with some of the I don't remember what it was, if what he was talking about, TV shows that are something like that. I can't really remember, but then I ran into him again, so to speak, and I thought, how do I know this guy? And then I remembered it was something to do with TV shows. Like he'll go over kind of the Hollywood goofballs and stuff like that. And then I started to take an interest in what he has to say.
But what is his spiritual?
His shtick is something to do. It's a heartfulness. I think isn't that a heartfulness meditation? I don't
What,
want to get it wrong, but it's something to do with in India. He's been there 4 times, and I think Denise, one of the loungers, used to listen to him, or maybe she still does.
well,
And it's
go ahead.
no, go on.
Does he tell you how to do it?
There's links under the video that
Mhm.
introduce you to the system, but he doesn't like profit from it. It's not like he's some Joel Osteen or Olstein or whatever his name is, Holstein or Heifer. Um, so that's really it. I like to go to bed with him. Kind of. That sounds ridiculous, because he's soothing.
Well,
I sometimes I go to bed with us too because you're soothing.
well, that's nice. Did you try his meditation technique?
Not yet. I'm too scared. No, I'm kidding. I just didn't try it yet.
Well, one of the things that he talked about was that I liked was that he said that people should pay attention, I guess, to some spiritual, aspects to life. Whatever that means for you. It's not
Right.
tied to a particular thing. But I like that because I think people do get away from that. And there's just a lot of uh, agitation and turmoil and, people get
Right.
away from it.
What I like about him too is I think he said it in this audio that I sent you, because that's all it was, audio with a picture of a cloud or something.
Yeah.
Something along the lines of, what lengths do we want to go to save our current lifestyles? Like, because we are a war economy. And
Right. He did say
I like that he says that stuff. He's, honest about the real situation here. Are we so desperate to save our particular, what we're attached to here, I guess you'd say, on this plane or level or different, I don't know, what's it called? Like a layer or something like that. Are we that attached that we're okay with being the empire, really? I don't think he used those words, but I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that was good. That was good. And so you've listened to a lot of his videos?
Lately, I have, yeah. Actually, in the summer, I kind of did a little bit on and off. I've been on and off because I'm not going to listen all the time. But lately, I kind of get a charge out, especially when he does some of the Hollywood people. He's kind of funny. He's sort of a funny guy, and he talks about how, I guess evidently he's dyslexic. He's not real social, and he's kind of opens up and lets us know a little bit about his background, and I enjoy hearing that. And he was a counselor.
Really?
Yeah, I think he brought it up on that video. He was a counselor, and really heard some kind of hideous things, I think.
But he's not into doom. He's not into doom.
No, he knows,
The opposite of quantum. right?
Kinda. I'd say that he understands there probably will be doom and people need to kind of get ready for that, but it's not his focus. His focus is to try to get in touch with your spirituality, what he calls God, but he never says he or she, or he just says God. So it could be the universe or whatever, some other element, a creator of all, or whatever you want to say.
Hmm.
I like that too, because he even talks about uh, the Abrahamic religions and how he feels that Christianity in particular, they're looking outside for a place to go after death or like a savior kind of figure when you can reach that within, sort of. I don't want to totally misquote the guy, but I do enjoy him. Although I don't love him and live for him or recommend him or any of that, but I like him. And so we thought we'd talk about him today.
Well, I thought we would too. And I just from the very little bit that I listened to, I liked him too. And he's talks so slow that
I play him in fast.
you can listen to double speed and it's still normal.
And I like how he opens. He says, "Greetings, brothers and sisters." It's just cute. There's something about him that I find to be adorable.
Well, you really find some interesting YouTubers.
I do, and I don't know how, but he's also a homesteader. I think they call him a homesteader.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah. I do find some interesting ones, some really wild.
Oh, yes, like Transy Wild.
Yeah, that investigation they have going on. Some of them are so funny. I was dying laughing. It was like in the winter.
The famous transvestigation.
Yes, it's just hysterical the way some of them go about it. It cracks me up.
Yeah.
It's like slope forehead, big hands man. And there's nothing. They just scream things out like it's a man, it's a woman. And there's no real background story. It's funny. Sorry, I find it to be funny.
Yeah.
And kind of weird in a way.
It is weird. I find it weird too, but also interesting in that, how people can believe certain things.
I mean, as you know, I have my questions about a certain person. I'm not going to say it, and you're not either.
You have your questions about a certain person?
I ask you about it in private. I'm not going to say it.
Oh, you can say it.
No, I don't want to say it.
Well, then let's not say it.
Let's not even talk about it.
Let's forget we even brought it up.
Forget about it.
Isn't there another thing, though, that you were going to tell me about someone who thinks about a certain thing that...
No, I'm not telling you that on a video. Are you out of your mind?
Are you going to tell me that in real life, though?
No, I'm not. And I'm not going to mention anything about it now because then the person will know what the hell I'm talking about.
Well, could you please tell me?
No.
When
Come
we're
on,
done.
let's move along. Here, let's do this.
Okay.
Well, here's a Mark Twain quote that you missed on Sunday. Read it out loud for all to hear.
Sometimes I wonder whether the world is being run by smart people who are putting us on or by imbeciles who really mean it.
Okay, now I want you to guess what some of this stuff is, Mick.
Okay, I will.
Show. Then we can do a show and tell, but I don't have much to show. Okay,
right.
See if you can do this.
This is can remote our drinks in Rainbow World.
Okay, come on.
Okay.
Do you want me to? I'm gonna wait till you do it. You can do it.
Our bar. Is it our bar?
No, do you want me to give you one clue? I'll just give you okay.
First one, gamer. Is it gamer?
No.
Okay, give me the first one.
It's a we.
We are bar in Rainbow World. We are drink.
Okay, can I just say one thing? Sometimes alcohol and wine and stuff is called something other than that. It's called
booze.
Yeah, but other things that also is associated with like when you die and something might leave your body kind of deal.
We are spiritual rainbow people.
You're getting there.
We are spirit in the colorful world.
Close. Oh my God, you're gonna get.
We are spirit in.
What is What is this stuff right here? What, like, you used for sewing? Like your mother had a bunch of it lounging around.
We are spirits in the material world.
Yay! Oh, I'm so happy, Mick. Yay!
Yay.
This is what you missed on Sunday.
Are you
Okay.
telling me someone got that in 2 seconds on your show?
No, actually, they
I
work
will
together.
slap them.
They work together as a lounge.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, which I like. That's the idea. Now, here, you'll know this one. I think I told you about it, maybe.
Look for the, oh yeah, look for the purple banana till they put us in the truck.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to do one more?
Sure.
Okay. I saved some of these specifically to do with you.
Baby money sleeps in a box with a mouth. Okay. Mother, no. Baby, birth.
Wait, I'll tell. It's like a saying, a thing. You know what I mean?
Okay. Hospital baby, maternity ward.
Okay. What just happened with that mother and the baby? Like, what could you say happened with the
Birth.
baby? Okay. A variation of that word.
Born.
Yes.
Born. Are those coins?
Born to be alive. Yes, I was born. Yeah, they are a certain kind of coin.
Born
Kind of coin.
token.
Okay, what's the couple on the top right doing?
Spooning.
Okay.
Born to spoon in. Born with a silver spoon in your mouth.
Absolutely. See, isn't this great? Okay, we're doing another one. I don't care what. It'll be easy, really easy. Ready?
Yeah. Wooden Scrabble letters, tiles. This is a tossed salad.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wooden letter, tiles. Okay, it's Scrabble salad.
Okay, I'll just give you one clue. What these say don't really matter, like the actual.
Tiles. Tile salad. Word salad.
Yay! You
Yes.
too could enjoy this, ladies and gentlemen, on, oh, I don't know which Sunday because I rotate the games, but this is called Pass Weird, the clip art edition.
And you owe it to yourselves.
You absolutely owe it to yourselves, ladies
It's
and
on
gentlemen.
the fun.
Now, I'm going to show a picture of Thomas, and then we can do a show and tell. I only have one thing to show, and it's not that exciting.
I have something to show.
Okay, you go ahead and show. I'll give you a solo layout.
Here it is. It's a radio. And look.
Oh, I love it. I'm going to get up and...
Highs in the lower 60s. Friday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-40s. At 5 p.m., weather reports for selected cities. At Meadville, it was clear. The temperature was 50 degrees, the dew point 31, and the relative humidity 48%. The wind was southwest at 7 miles an hour.
Wonderful. A weather radio.
Yeah, well, it's actually just a little shortwave radio, but you can do weather on it and other things too.
I got up and flipped the light on by moving.
Okay, that's cool.
This is all I have. And the reason why I have it is because I've been adjusting Thomas's umbrella situation. It's still temporary. It's a box of bungees.
Oh, bungee box.
I'll tell you what, Justin, son of Joel, who always sounds like I'm talking about a murderer, got me this for the holidays last year and a book, and I live for it. I love bungee cord. I live for bungee cords. You can ask Mick. Tell them about my campsites.
She was the bungee queen of New Orleans.
And there was another thing that
she was also known for going from campsite to campsite where people had left and collecting their unused wood.
Right. That's kind of standard, but there was something else that I used to put up all the time. Yes.
She was the bungee / tarp queen of the world.
Tarp. If I could have clothespins, a tarp, and bungee cords or something, I'm good.
She could rule the world.
Totally rule the world. I think, are we done, or is there something else you want
to
cover? We're
done, but listen, I felt bad about our last Mondays with Mick.
Don't worry about it.
I felt it was a little...
You were a little, but it's okay. It happened.
But I didn't... Well, I just wanted to say to everyone out there that I care for you all deeply. And I want you to prosper.
Live long and prosper. Wait, one more.
Prosper.
It's easy.
Look for pine in the. Look for a needle in a haystack.
Yay! Oh, by the way, this weekend we're celebrating Mother. I'm going live from her house with her. Although she won't be there immediately, but she will be there eventually. I'm going to show Thomas, and you can just, I don't know what you can do. Here's Thomas from last night. Look how big he's getting.
What a chunkster he is now.
Mick, it's unreal. He can't, he has actually sort of an effort now to get up in the branches from which he once swung madly.
Yeah. Well, he's not uncomfortably big, is he?
No, but he's pretty wide. In fact, I reinforced his tray tonight so that like it kind of tilts up a little. Then there's a bungee that will pull it down. So like, cause he, I want him to be able to get in it without it going this way. So I have it arranged bungee style.
Do you still think he's dating the other one?
They were here together last night. It was adorable. He was on one side. She was on the other. I was like feeding him way up above the tray, hand feeding him banana chips. And then suddenly here she was on that one branch where they came out. And it was adorable. They're probably in love. I'm not sure, but I like to think they are.
What happens if you go out sometime and they're going to Drucker's for a cookie?
I'm putting an end to that madness. No, I'm kidding. He's too young to be fooling around. Just joking. Actually, he can get, he can go to Drucker's for a cookie.
He's allowed to.
He's of age now to do it because we figured he was
creature of nature. He's
right. Because the males start to get it on, bang, on, get on. Get it on, bang, on, get on about 8 months. And the females are about 6 months. So he's 8 months for sure. Okay, we're ending this. How do you want to end with something fun?
Say
the ending.
The ending, which I will try to do legitimately now.
Okay, go ahead.
But you have to just give me a. Well, this is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has us, but mostly Lisa, coming at you with thoughts. Lounging with you and coming at you with thoughts of the day. Join her, join others as we. Are you gonna? Oh yeah, do a charade.
Okay.
As we drop our political. Don't join cults. Drop our political beliefs. Political theater. Our political
identities.
And focus on issues. We leave labels at the door, and we always remember. We leave labels at the door and research before you judge. We judge.
That's a judge doing the gavel.
Research before you judge, and always remember. War is a racket. Don't take our word for it or anyone's word for it. Read the book by General Smedley Darlington Butler.
I am so proud of you. Okay, I'm going to take it out with that lovely music.
Okay.
G Sharp did for me. Here we go. Here, we're taking it out with this, ladies and gentlemen. Over and out. Thank you, Miguel. Bye.
Bye.